Hello there, welcome to Life Upgrade Podcast episode. This is your host, Fulfillment Obi. We're looking at Energy on the Rise Part 2, how to focus your energy. Last episode, we talked about how we can utilize our energy for maximum results, but it doesn't end there. Why? Because we have limited energy. Wisdom teaches that we must channel our energy to activities that will only help improve and bring the best out of us and help us connect to our destiny and to our purpose. Whatever consumes your energy might be useful, might be good, and may even produce results. But the question is it really what is? In today's episode, you will learn how to focus your energy and produce mind-blowing results. Let's get started.
Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 97.
Your first question, what is your aspiration in life?
I know you feel it, this one. My aspiration.
Some of that jazz for your mind.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Panda. Okay.
Nada más venga y ya no hace nada.
Okay.
So much fun for me.
Yeah.
I love it.
We may talk about the importance and the usefulness of energy and how it can help us attain our goals and fulfill our dreams. But if we're unable to focus and concentrate our energies on things that are important, then it becomes impossible for us to attain those things we desire. It becomes useless. Now, for example, if you take a convex magnifying lens and place it above a dry leaf and below the sun, what do you think will happen? The convex magnifying lens will focus all the energy gotten from the light rays of the sun and begin to burn the leaf. Now, if you focus your energies on things that are important enough, you begin to experience the same effects in your life. Now, you have to understand that there's power in focus. When you focus your energy on something, it will instigate consistency. And with consistency, you can produce consistent results. So if there are ups and downs, highs and lows in your life, it may be a pointer that you are unable to focus your energy. You're unable to concentrate your energy to those things that matter the most. Now let's talk about the 4 enemies that wage war against your energy. Number 1 is distraction. Number 2, multitasking. Number 3 is bad habits. And number 4 is multi-identity. Let's talk about distraction. Distraction is like a dreadful beast. It doesn't smile. It takes away the most valuable of our time. Distraction is one of the greatest challenges we have, especially in this new technological age. For example, you want to go online to get the news or to get vital information. You end up being in social media, watching videos and all that. Or you want to read, you want to study. You end up getting distracted by the notification from your phone and you end up texting for hours. Now, these activities that are distracting end up sapping our energy. Instead of us to channel our energy to those things that are important, that will better our life, distraction is by the side, taking most of our energies, sapping into our energies, and leaving us with no energy to focus on things that are important to our life. This is how powerful distraction can be. I want to take a look at your life. What are the things that have been distracting you from those things that are important? I want you to take a brief moment, pause this audio, take out your notepad and write down those things that have been distraction, that have been distracting you from reaching your goals and from fulfilling your destinies, and start making out a plan to deal with those distractions. Number 2 is multitasking. Multitasking can be good and it can also be bad, depending on the context in which it is used. Now, if you are a multitasker, you find that it is difficult for you to focus your energy. For example, you want to read, you want to write, you want to watch movie at the same time, and you want to also be on social media, and you want to also be texting. Now, combining these activities together will make one of those activities to suffer. If you try to channel your energy to different activity at the same time, it becomes problematic and it becomes very difficult to handle. At the end of the day, you end up not doing anything useful. Now, let's take for example, you want to read a novel. Now, your plan and your goal for that day is to read 5 pages. But anytime you take out your novel to read, you keep your phone by your side to watch a movie. Now, you find out that you end up reading 10 lines for 5 minutes. Multitasking is bad and should not be practiced. It is important that you take a goal, take a particular activity is focus your energy into that activity so you can get the maximum result out of that activity. When you multitask, it is possible for you to make error and mistakes, and it reduces the ability for you to think and to think well. It reduces your problem solving skills, and it puts you in a position where you are unable to produce exceptional results. So if you're a multitasker, it is time to rearrange your day, rearrange your to-do list, and put yourself in a position where you'll be able to focus your energy on one particular activity so you can get the best out of it. Number 3 is bad habit. Bad habit is very bad because they tap into your energy. They steal a lot of energy from you without you even knowing or realizing it. Habit as things that run on automation. You may do them subconsciously or unconsciously, and so you give them a chance to steal a lot of energy from you. If you have the bad habit of watching too much TV, it's because over time you've trained your mind or your brain to watch too much TV, and with time it becomes very difficult for you to resist the urge of watching TV, and that TV will begin to take a lot of energy from you. Now, how can you battle with bad habits? How can you destroy those bad habits? The first step is to destroy every possible trigger. Eliminate whatever triggers that bad habit. So it may be that you need to take away your TV from your room, you may need to do it with your phone, or you may need to change your location or your house or something. Just eliminate every trigger of that bad habit. Start from there, and by time you will train yourself to resist every bad habit. Lastly is multi-identity. People with multi-identity identify with a lot of stuff. For example, you may see a person who claims he's a music artist, he's a marketer, he is a banker, he is a lawyer. It's one person, just one person, identifying with various jobs. Now, I'm not saying it is bad to be multi-talented, but when you begin to have a multi-identity issue, it becomes very difficult for you to focus your energy on one particular stuff that will produce massive results. By the time you begin to share your energy trying to gain mastery in different aspects of life, it begins to tear you and wear you out. For example, it takes a lot of energy to know and to learn the things that is required of you to be a doctor, and it takes a whole lot of energy to become a lawyer. So when you try to do those two things at the same time, it begins to tear you apart. So multi-identity is very bad. So choose a particular vision, have a particular goal, chase one dream, and put all your energies into that dream, and you will see massive results. Like I said before, being multi-talented is not bad. It's what most people desire and admire. But you have to go about it with wisdom. Now, if you are multi-talented, you will be more or most talented in one particular area or one particular aspect, and that is where you should channel all your energy into. Why? Because the world we live in today is a world that craves people who have mastery, people who have things to offer, who will provide value and at an exceptional state. So if you are multi-talented, it will be impossible for you to gain mastery in all aspects in which you have talent, for you to gain mastery and provide exceptional value in every area where you are talented in. So if you are very, very talented in singing, but you are more talented in acting, then you should channel your energies into acting so you will be able to beat the competition and arrive as the very best. Now let's talk about how to focus your energy so you can have massive results. Number 1, have clear goals. Make sure you have clear and definite goals and put your energy into that goal so you can have massive results. Number 2, avoid distraction. Whatever is distracting you, let it go. Number 3, learn to focus. If you can't learn to focus, it becomes impossible for you to produce massive results and for you to channel and concentrate your energies on those things that will produce massive results. So learn to focus. Number 4, have a clear vision. If you don't have a clear vision, then it's impossible for you as a human being to do the things that are required of you to get a specific result. So without the vision, you will begin to walk on the wrong path, and it is very easy for you to be distracted. So make sure you have a clear vision. Number 5, don't be intimidated by the success of others. If you go into a particular business and you are seeing slow results, don't be quick to give up and try the business that your neighbor is doing that is leading to massive results almost immediately. So if you are intimidated by the success of others, you might be forced to channel your energy into different activities so you can produce that same result at a short period of time. Nothing in life works very fast or works immediately. So you have to be willing to put in the work. So the first thing to do is don't be intimidated by the success of others. Number 6, don't chase after success, chase after providing unique and exceptional value. If you chase after success, you might be deceived and be lured into doing things that are very bad, that will not lead you to that end and that result you so desire. So that's what it means to focus your energy. That's what it means to focus your energy on stuff that will produce massive results. Remember this energy on the rise. Well, I want to believe you have learned a lot from this podcast. But before we go, let's take a scripture from the Bible that will tell us more about how to focus our energy. I'm going to read from Proverbs chapter 4, verse 25. It says, "Let your eyes look directly ahead and your gaze be fixed straight in front of you." In other words, it means be focused. Don't be distracted. Well. I want to believe that you gained a lot of stuff from this podcast and you got value. If you did, please leave a review, subscribe, and share this podcast to everyone you know. You can also drop me a voice message through the link below the description of this podcast episode. Until next time, have a blessed day ahead.
It's time to complete the mission and say goodbye. See you next time.